Before Faye could stop him, he charged into the open, shouting. Chaos erupted as the other survivors turned, weapons drawn, the children scattered, panic setting in as the Jigen patrols roared closer. In the ensuing chaos, Faye caught sight of Jace, a look of terror crossing his face as he realized the danger he had put them in. The Jigen's red eyes glowed ominously in the distance, and Faye felt her heart race as she grabbed the younger ones and led them back into the shadows. But not all of them made it. One of the smaller children, a timid girl named Leela, stumbled and fell, her cries echoing in the abandoned streets. In that moment, Faye felt her heart shatter as she heard the sound of metal clanking closer. Jace had gotten away, but they had lost Leela. Chapter 6. Betrayal in the Shadows. Grief hung heavily over the group as they returned to their hideout. The loss of Leela was a devastating blow, and whispers of blame began to circulate. Jace had returned, but he was no longer the fearless leader. He was a coward hiding behind his bravado. The children turned on him, their fear morphing into anger. What have you done? Faye confronted him, her voice trembling with fury and sadness. You put us all at risk. It wasn't my fault. We could have had food. Jace snapped, desperation creeping into his tone, but the truth hung in the air like a dark cloud. They had lost one of their own and the group was fracturing. The whispers grew louder as some children began to side with Jace, their loyalty wavering. Tensions escalated, and Faye felt the once warm bond of camaraderie turning cold. In the dead of night, Faye awoke to the sound of footsteps. Heart racing, she crept to the entrance of their hideout, only to discover a group of older survivors armed with weapons. They had found their refuge, and betrayal was in the air. Get out of the way, kid, one of them growled, eyeing the stash of supplies they had managed to gather. This is our territory now. Faye's mind raced. She couldn't let them take everything they had fought for. You can't take our things, she shouted defiantly, but doubt gnawed at her. Jace, sensing opportunity, stepped forward. Maybe we could work something out, he proposed, his voice smooth as honey. We have information about the Jigen. We could help you. Faye's heart sank as she realized Jace was willing to betray them for his own survival. You're one of them now, she spat, anger and disbelief boiling over. Before she could react, the older survivors surged forward, pushing past her and grabbing the supplies. The children screamed as chaos erupted once more. In the midst of the turmoil, Faye felt her world disintegrate. As the raiders left, carrying away their hard-earned supplies and some of the children who had been too scared to fight back, Faye sank to the ground, tears streaming down her dirt-streaked face. She had lost more than just supplies. She had lost the trust of her group and the hope of a safe haven. Alone once more, she vowed that she would not let this betrayal be the end. She would find a way to reclaim what had been taken from them, to protect the children who remained, and to face the Jigen and the chaos of the world outside. The fight was far from over, and deep within her, a flicker of determination ignited.